Okay, we're back in the school pickup line.
Is she in my carpool line? I don't see.
Okay, we're back in the school pickup line.
Am I doing it wrong?
Okay, we're back in the school pickup line.
I was tricked. My mom told me when you get grown, you can do whatever you want to do. That's not true. When you're grown, you can do whatever you can afford to do. That's different.
Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Manosphere. Why men stop dating single mothers. Special videos. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
It's so rough being a single mom, especially when you co-parent with the person that hurt you and they don't see no wrong in their doings and everything is just always your fault. And right now,
but you chose to make a child with that man. By the way, guys, stay till the end if you want to hear a story about a guy that lived with a single mother and with her kid and paid for everything for years. And also stay till the end if you want to see step by step how you can stop being a simp.
I'm just at the point where everything just keeps piling up and I'm just mentally, emotionally, I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep all day. I just want to be happy. But it's so hard doing that right now. Being a single mom is so freaking hard. They make your life so hard.
Okay, guys, so somebody made a single mother anthem, and let's see how other people react to it.
Being a single mom is so freaking hard.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
Being a single mom is so freaking hard.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
You guys, if you ever question as a mom when it comes to dating, if you will be accepted, if your kids will be accepted, if you'll be loved the way that you're supposed to. And I'm going to tell you this. Someone so unexpectedly will literally just fall into place in your life. And I'm telling you,
this is such bad advice for other single mothers. Why? Because she doesn't understand that men, the more pretty you are, the more hot you are, they start to care less about your children, about your red flags, about your mental problems, about anything. That's the problem. There are so many simps like that. But that's not the case for every single mother. So it's so disingenuous for her to say this.
trust the process because it will be worth it, because the most special human will be inserted into your life eventually and you'll never have to look back.
You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child or you did not want to take care of a child.
First of all, if a man is telling you up front he don't want no kids, why would you even sleep with him and take a chance on potentially getting pregnant?
Women.
Because most women don't think about that. They just live in the moment. And some women just want to get a check.
Would not want to date a single father with children for the only reason, not because they're turned off by like that, I guess, family dynamic, but because they don't want to enter a relationship already being the second person that they love.
Yeah, so why do you think men would want to date a single mother? I don't get it.
They don't want to ever have to compete with the children because there actually is no competition when there's kids. Like, she's never going to win against your child.
I'm a single mom. Of course, I'm only available between 7 and 9 p.m. I'm a single mom. Of course, I say I want to date, and then when we actually plan the date, I decide to do something with my daughter instead. I'm a single mom. Of course, I'm going to say I'm going to bed at 7 p.m. and then end up staying up to 12 midnight because this is my only free time.
Okay, and how much of a simp do you have to be to want to date a woman like this? She just shows you every problem that can happen with dating a single mother, but you still want to date her. Just unsubscribe from my channel because you're a simp.
I'm a single mom. Of course, I'm going to go on a date with you where you'll probably end up learning more about my child than me.
I had to learn, like, so you remember when Kevin Samuels was really popular? And people would say, like, don't date single mothers or just whatever. But I had to learn and just be real with myself, like, because at first I thought I was just, like, the #1 draft pick. Like, you can tell me you know, like,
Really?
And
of course.
I had dated, or I was talking to this Nigerian guy, and he was just like, you know, to be honest, men in Nigeria don't date single moms unless the husband's dead. And that had kind of offended me at first. And then, like, you know, it's like, you know, that's okay. Like, I get that. And now, like, after just being real and, like, thinking of schedule and just, like, there is somebody who would have to come before whatever man that I'm with, at least, you know, now while she's still young, that it's just like, damn, like, I get it.
Yeah.
Would you guys date a single mom?
I've dated a single mom.
Okay.
I dated a single mom in 2018. That was the first year I made $1 million. Very stupid of me. I started borrowing money.
Exactly what I said yesterday. There are so many men that make a lot of money, that make businesses, but yet they are so stupid when it comes to women. My exact point here.
It was very dumb. And then what happened was she started taking advantage of it. And then my mom and dad are still together. I love him. My dad is like my hero. I started playing hero for the kids and for her. Like she was like, oh, I would be get an eviction. Oh, I don't have a car. I don't have that. And then she will like use intimacy and sex and like physical affection as a weapon. Now I see it. Back it's like literally like little girl like out of the bulge.
That's what I'm trying to do here with this channel, guys.
And that's why I love this man. This man teaches you how to not to be a simp. He's a lot harsher than I am, and he'll tell you straight up. I'm a little bit nicer.
Make you see the red flags. Make you stop being a simp. Make you see that being a simp is not a good thing. People will just take advantage of you. Women will just take advantage of you.
Oh my God. And like for 7 days, beautiful, hard ride, like all this thing, nothing for 7 days. Like she arguing, fighting the entire time. Like we landed, it was fight, but it was horrible. The thing is that the kid is always gonna come first. Yeah. So for me, I'm 30 right now. Yeah. I just turned 30. Obviously, maybe like when I'm 40, but single, like hopefully now, like I love the girl like right now. Like, yeah, like I don't want that. But it's like right now, like I will not date a woman that has a kid simply because I don't have to. I don't need to, you know?
You tend to see that a lot with single mothers.
Yeah.
Where they've had to, you know, they have to do everything on their own. Work
Preach.
2 and 3 jobs.
Right. Girl, I know.
Struggle.
Hello.
So like once you quote unquote get it out the mud, it's hard to be like, oh, well, I don't have to do that for you. I can do this for myself.
Yeah. Right.
I know plenty of older women that because they've built themselves up, got all this money.
Yes, they are very masculine. They have become the man that they wanted to date. But they don't understand that men don't want masculine women.
It's fine. It's amazing. But they can't let that go. Like, they can't leave that where they make it at. Right. They have to bring, anytime their man does something, oh, well, you don't have to be here. This is my house. And I did this and I did that. And it really is unnecessary. Yeah. But I think it's a trauma response.
It is. It's a
having
protective.
to be forced to be that way.
Nobody forced you to be a single mother.
You chose.
Nobody.
I'm the a-hole for refusing to pay for my stepdaughter's wedding because her real daddy is the one that's going to walk her down the aisle.
Shout outs to
so let
Wes.
me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now, let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now,
$40,000, that's a lot of money. In my hometown with $40,000, you can buy an apartment.
I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car.
That's a good father. My father bought me a car. This is why I always praise my father all the time. My father bought me a car. He bought my sister a car. He bought my brother a car. My dad is tries to be very egalitarian when it comes to us kids. If I got a car, she's going to get a car and they're going to get a car. If I got something, they're also going to get something close to equal value or equal exchange. And it's fair. It's wonderful that fathers like him are able to do that. So able to provide these little extra stepping stones into starting your life. And to take this man for granted for all of those little things that he gave you when this man is not even your true father. Sad.
She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you. I do this for you. And
The mother didn't want child support because she found you. She found a simp to pay for everything. She didn't care about the child support. That's why.
I mean, she knew that Ray and Pookie probably didn't have that much money to get anyways.
Him not paying is illegal. You can throw him in jail for that.
And take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So, like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they could have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now, I said, hey.
Nice home. You can see he has a lot of money.
I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm going to see you at the wedding, right?
Did you hear that? The golf course. Only rich people go to the golf course.
This is true.
He said, I only got an announcement.
I wish to be that status of golf course caddy.
I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I'll let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people, and you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people was a little tight. And I don't think
250 people is a crazy amount of people at a wedding. And you couldn't fit 20 that this man requested? I don't even know anywhere close to 250 people that would be at my wedding. I'm wrong. Okay, my family's huge. So they would just, my parents or my dad and my aunts and stuff would take care of all of the invitation type things. So it might be pretty big, but I don't see it hitting 250 people. Crazy.
we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed. And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she's going to say if any other people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in.
Just the fact that they made the invites and didn't show him the invites tells me everything about that relationship. How are you going to make the invites without asking for my opinion? What do you think about this? What color? What? Everything.
I'm like, what? Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right? So now, the crazy...
That's the part where I'd just be mad. No, I would have fucking destroyed everything at that point there. No, you're going to disrespect me like that in front of my own people that I invited? No, you're fucked.
Part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there?
This is what I'm trying to teach you guys.
Emotional damage!
Like this guy here. He clearly has money. He's smart. But yet, he's so stupid when it comes to women.
Cool. Couple days later, I'm hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up. My stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right? But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and announce that her real daddy is giving her away at the wedding. What?
Yeah, you're not the real father. You're just an afterthought.
The wedding that I'm paying for in my house, the daddy don't do nothing for you, is giving you away. And they were just so happy and smiling. Yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably wanted to do both, honestly. So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes tonight. Everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. You should have saw the frowns, man.
Good for him. He actually has some balls. I wouldn't have thought he would say anything, honestly.
Now they mad. It done got serious. I let them know I am not the godfather or, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah. I realized I'm an ATM.
Yep.
Yeah. So, since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be giving my financial duties to the new host. And I will back out monetarily.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yep. Now, after the announcement, a whole lot of snickering was going on around the table, right? A lot of mumbling. But they didn't say anything to me. Nobody addressed me now. Now, later that night, tell me why my girlfriend gonna come to me talking about how I'm ruining so much. How I'm ruining so much for backing out. And how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding. And how her daughter ain't this and that.
I wouldn't even have talked to them. I would have just made their bags and tell them to leave. Bye.
Okay, well, it's apparent that I'm not family in this family. So the family should take care of it, right? That's my stepdaughter. I mean, it ain't even my stepdaughter, really. It's my girlfriend. I just happen to be around her for the last 10 years. But tell me why.
Even married.
The next day, my girlfriend trying to show me how much I'm ruined, right? She takes me to where they planning the wedding, and the wedding planner showed me, all the things they got going down, everything they got set up.
Yeah, they try to make you feel guilty.
I look at the venue. They got some father-daughter dances, right?
Try to make me feel guilty because I don't give a shit. Try that on me.
Songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the food they got. 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like,
disrespect.
They want me to pay for this. His name on it, not mine. His songs, not mine. The food, I can't eat the food. And the 20 people out of 250 that I wanted, they can't even come in my house? Wow. Okay. It's wild, man. So I went on ahead and let her know. I will not be there, and neither will my money. Yeah. And they will no longer be at my house either. And you will no longer be at my house. Or your daughter. Because, I'm not family. I'm not even important enough to be put up on the brochure. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Good for you.
So I let her know that I'm not paying for it, and you and your daughter can get out of my house because apparently we're not a family. Yeah, we just 2 people stand up in this house, and I'm an ATM. Have fun at the wedding, man.
Okay, guys, it's time for me to answer a few questions. How do you go from being a beta simp loser to a high-value guy? You have to have your finances in order, first of all. Then you have to go to the gym and not be fat. Be fit. And I know a lot of you will say, well, that doesn't matter even if I have my money and if I'm fit. I'm ugly. How are you ugly? Your face is ugly. Anything that you have a defect on your face can be resolved. I had ears like Dumbo. I had a plastic surgery operation. I fixed that. Your nose, you can fix that. What? You don't have a jaw? Grow a beard. What else? You're bald? Oh, have a hair transplant. If you have money, you can resolve everything. That's why I say, first of all, you have to have your money in order. And I know a lot of people will say, well, that doesn't matter because I'm not tall enough. Have you ever heard about surgery on your shins that can make you taller? They can make you taller up to like 5 inches, I think. So even if you're an average height, you can be 6 feet. Or close to that. So there is no excuse, but you have to work hard. And even if you have all of that, you need to know how to dress. And even if you have all of that, you're fit, you're good looking, you have money, you're dressed well, you can still be a simp because you haven't dealt.
There you go. I love it. That's why I love Manosphere. He's right. You can still have all that. You can still be all that and still be a fucking simp. You need to really put women on a different level than they are currently. They are just as evil and as bad as most men out there. Treat them just like men. Whenever they say stupid shit, smack them down with some, word salad and like, you're an idiot.
Dealt with so many women in your life, and the first woman that is slightly attractive that comes into your life, you'll be a simp for sure. You have to have the right attitude. It doesn't matter if you have everything else figured out. If you don't have the right attitude, just look at the guy I showed you in the video. He has everything, a house, money, everything. He settled with a single mother. A single mother and a stepdaughter that didn't even consider him as a father figure.
I'm actually going to disagree somewhat with what Manosphere says. I'm not a big fan of plastic surgery in general. I wouldn't push anybody to do it, but if you so choose to do it and it makes you feel better, makes you more confident or whatever it is, do it. There's nothing wrong with it in a sense, but I'm not going to push people to modify their bodies like that too much, just personally.
Didn't even care about him. You have to not even want a relationship. When you're happy alone and you have your money and you have everything going for you, you're going to the gym, you're healthy, you're feeling good. You don't feel the need to have a woman in your life. And that's when women are attracted to you, because they see you don't care.
Yep.
But when you're desperate, just your question, how to be a high value man. So you want to become a high value man in order to get women. That means that you're desperate. That means...
See? The logic works well within me and how Manosphere is saying it. You don't want to do these plastic surgery things just for women. No, you do it for yourself. If you want to look better, you want to look good, you want to look like a Chad, and you just don't care about what these women want or do.
Means that you will never be a high value man. That's the problem. If other men don't see you as high value, you can call yourself high value as much as you want.
Correct.
As much as you want. That guy that I showed you in the video, I would think he's a simp. I wouldn't think he's a high value man. I wouldn't want to start a business with him. I wouldn't want any advice from him because he's with a single mother. That means he's stupid. That means he's weak. I don't want a man like that around me. Every friend I have around me asks for my opinion. Wants to know my opinion on different things because they know I know a lot. And they appreciate my input, what I have to say. If other men don't see you as high value, you're not high value. And the fact that you want to be high value just to get women will never make you high value. The 56% divorce rate is rather misleading. It doesn't account for second or third marriages. When you look at these statistics, for those who are religious and deeply religious, the divorce rates significantly dropped. Yes, I got so many comments. Some of you guys just want to argue.
I agree.
You don't get it.
I get the exact same comment on my thing all the time.
It's not because they're religious. It's because they have the same values. They have the same goals. They want the same things in life. That's why the divorce rates are lower.
Yep.
Because it's easier to pick a good woman. When you're religious, you just find another woman that is religious, and it works.
Yeah, your values are already almost aligned
perfectly. You know how
perfectly.
to pick, because it's easy to see how to pick because of your religion. Most guys don't know how to pick a good woman. That's the problem. But it has nothing to do with religious. There are so very few people in the West especially that are deeply religious, that are actually afraid of divorce and actually take to heart all the commitments they made when they got married. It's not about the religious. It's about finding a woman that thinks like you, wants the same things as you, has the same values, has the same morals as you. You don't have to be religious to have morals, to have the same values. But people don't understand. They don't want to learn anything from me. They just want to argue. They just hear what I say at face value and they just want to argue. No, you're stupid. You're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about.
Shout outs to Manosphere. Yeah, be high value men. I don't really use that term very often, nor do I really care for that term, but do the best that you can to be the best that you can. You know, don't do it for women. Do it for yourself. Do it for your health. Do it for your own looks. You want to look good. You want to look confident. If women are doing it to look good and confident, why can't men do it to look good and confident? I don't really push cosmetic surgery in general overall. I tell you guys now, like, I have issues with my nose and issues with my teeth. I probably won't fix them. I'm okay. I'm okay enough and secure enough to say, you know what, I do have some issues with it, but it's okay. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.